Hello everyone, I'm Colin Guo Wenzong. I will show you how to use the SMART Survival Metadata Analysis Responsive tool. SMART is a free software and highly responsive survival analysis tool. Use metadata as input. The SMART is a good hypothesis iteration tool. It accelerates your research. This is our architecture of the SMART. It contains process flow and metadata utilities. I will use the example data, go through the process flow to show all the features in the SMART. All of the steps are shown in the navigator bar. On the left-hand side of step 1 is data import area. Here is the example data. The demo button will import example data. You can check your dataset and the 3-layer metadata in this area. The step 2 is data filter panel. You can choose your desired data in this step. The filter option will list all of the categorical variables in this area. If you click the All options, the filter will skip the variables. You need to click the filter button. The filter will go to process it. You will find the differentiation is disappeared and drop out 929 in event type. You can check your filtered data in standardized dataset area. The step 3 is descriptive statistics. It contains demography, pivot table, and epidemiology. We automatically calculate all of the variables in demography. Arrange the statistical test into demography test flow and put each of the variables into the test flow. All results will represent in this way. The SMART will mark asterisks on the p-value when p-value less than 0.05. It means the variable is significant risk factor. If you want to find all of the significant risk factor, you can type asterisk in search bar, and it will list out. Pivot table is a way to show the distribution between two variables. You can change it in those options. The mortality is important result in epidemiology. It shows the count of dead people mortality incidence density. And this is a check row. You can compare them by change the stratification. Step 4. Step 4 is survival analysis panel. On the left-hand side is options and the right-hand side is outcomes. The survival formula point out the necessary elements in survival analysis. It includes time, event, and stratification. You can change them in survival formula options. If the survival formula is changed, the other outcome will be changed. You can change the style of survival curve in survival curve options, like Nielsen alien, sensor data, risk table, line type, p-value, confidence interval, and the whole survival curve. You can choose more stratification, but the more stratification, the more complexity of the survival curve will be. Cox proportional hazards model solves this problem. We split it into univariate and multivariate. Univariate will split all of the stratification into each survival formula, and the multivariate will use this survival formula directly. The hazard ratio is the most important result in Cox model. It reveals the dangerous degree between the two values. This is a reference category. You can change the reference category in here. These are all of the features in SMART. Let's review the process flow. You will import data in step 1. We use the metadata to do the ETL, extract, transform, load. You will choose your data in step 2. Understand the choose data in step 3, and find your result in step 4. As I mentioned below, the SMART is a good hypothesis iteration tool. This is the process. Make a hypothesis and type the statistics code run in the SAS, STAR, or SPAS, and get the result. Then researchers need to check the result. If the result is not ideal, they will make another hypothesis. Type another code again and run and get result. Check result again in the loop, the hypothesis iteration loop. One day they get an ideal result. Then they will type their report or paper. The SMART will help them. The step 2 is make hypothesis. Check result, check result. Make hypothesis, check result, check result. In the process, SMART enhance the statistics parked. They automatically run all the statistics. That's the researcher's burden. If you want to use the SMART, you will need to go to step 1. And you will find unique dataset and the 3-layer metadata. We developed a set of metadata utilities. And I will show you how to use the metadata utilities in next video. Thank you. If you have any suggestions or questions, please feel free to tell us in the feedback area. I'm Colin Guo Wenzong. Thanks for watching.